Awesome. Satnam, everyone. It's Candace from Soulfire Social, bringing you really one of my favorite classes today. It's a Kriya for awakening to the 10 bodies. And I just like to give a little rundown before we begin. We'll go into a little more detail as we work through the Kriya. But in Kundalini yogic philosophy, I think as humans, lots of times we think, oh, I've got one body. Well, you have 10, so it's much more expansive than we actually think. They like to highlight the soul body. So obviously in the soul space, they highlight 3 parts of the mind, and these you'll be aware of. We're always working on that neutral mind, but we have our positive mind, which really is kind of our get up and go, to go after things like, yes, I can. The negative mind, some people think, oh, that's, is that a bad thing? No, it's more your kind of questioning. It's a little bit protective in your security so that you don't jump out into the street. You don't jump right into things. You take a moment to reflect, and we work on having that neutral mind so that we can be less reactive, taking things in, processing them, giving them the time that they need before making decisions. We talk about as well, obviously, the physical body. The arc line. So for every men and women, we have an arc line up over from ear to ear over the top of our head. Women, we have 2. We have one from nipple to nipple that comes out here too. So we have 2 arc lines, and that's like the halo to your inner light. So it's like the halo of your inner light, and then that pushes out into your auric field. We have the auric body, so that's what's surrounding us. The pranic body is our breath. The subtle body is the energy that we give off. And the radiant body, think about when somebody walks into a room and they're like, wow, you can feel everything. You can feel their energy, their aura. That is the beautiful radiant body. So we work on all 10 of those in this class, and hopefully you'll walk out with that, woo, I feel amazing. My 10 bodies are all in flow. So it's really a lovely class. Let's get started. So in our easy pose, let's have our palms facing down on the knees. Just get a little grounded, closing the eyes, focusing on the point between the brow, connecting the sit bones down to the ground as if a golden cord was pulling us down, grounding us down to the center of Mother Earth. Visualize a second cord running up from the base through 26 vertebrae, through the energetic centers, out the crown. Make sure you have a gentle tilt in your chin here, opening up the flow of energy in the back of the neck. That cord connects up to the galactic center, center of heaven, however you want to visualize that, up to the infinite. And then we allow ourselves to bring our attention just to our breath, that pranic body, breathing in white golden light in through the nose, and as if you could watch where that fresh energy, that life force energy comes into the body, flowing into the chest, into the belly, around the back. Exhaling, releasing anything, stress, strain, like a gray smoke coming out, letting yourself just release anything from the night before, from this morning. So we want to be really present. Each next consecutive breath brings in more white golden light. Watch as it trickles down through the rib cage, filling up the back of the heart space, and releasing. 2 more. This time bring that breath all the way down into the belly. Then let that prana rise up through the lower chest, upper chest, shoulders back, fully expansive. Exhale, we release, chest drops. Diaphragm does like a little flip as the belly comes in, and then again at your own pace. Keeping the eyes closed, focused on the third eye. Start to rub the palms of the hands, creating some heat, creating energy. And then let's bring our hands into prayer pose, thumbs connected at the sternum point, fingers pointing up and out as we tune in with the Adi mantra, followed by the Mangala charn. Let's take a deep inhale with a sigh before we begin. And inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Sadgare Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Sadgare Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Sadgare Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Inhale, hold your breath as we visualize that connection up to beautiful wisdom, ancient teachings, but also to the experience and wisdom in our own hearts, surrounding ourselves with a beautiful protective light with that Mangala Charn mantra. Release. We're going to head and go right into the Kriya. So we start off with a bow pose, with a, I never say this word right in Kundalini, I have to think, with a stretch pose. So we kick off with a lot of fire, and actually let me just state this. Throughout this class, the one thing, the first posture is the one challenge, and the last posture. In between, we're shifting and moving energy that we create from this kind of bookends. Now, we're going to be pushing around that energy with our movement, but also with the breath of fire. So if you're not familiar with breath of fire, just to be certain, let's say put the left hand on the belly, right hand under the nose, and like you have something in your nostrils that you're pushing out, the navel comes in, and you don't even worry about the inhale. It's just a steady stream exhale that will become very natural. If you're pregnant or menstruating the first couple of days, just stick with the long, deep breath, or if it gets too heavy, go with that. See how you're feeling this morning. It's going to be throughout the entire Kriya that we're using breath of fire. So that's where the fire is coming from in this Kriya. Not super challenging postures, except for those bookends. So just thinking about that as you're working, that you're really trying to over-oxygenate the blood and send it through the entire physical body. Okay, so let's go ahead and lie down. We are going to get into our stretch pose. Everything we're going to be doing today, I'm just going to tell you, it's 3 minutes. So the maximum time, 3 minutes for each posture. So we'll just acknowledge that right in the beginning. And that's our master class, so you have to work with that as well. We're laying down. Head is down on the ground, feet are together. When we rise up our head about 6 inches off the ground, our feet 6 inches off the ground. Our palms are facing our thighs. I am looking at my toes. This is one where my eyes are 1/10 open. Here I'm doing a breath of fire. So we'll all start together. I'll tell you, maybe we'll do minute. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, let's go. Breath of fire, belly is pushing. Wake yourself up this morning. Really go for this. So much fire in that belly. I'll give you a couple options as you power through this first minute, because I want you to really keep going. If it gets too much, have one foot up, one foot down, or if your back gets sore, put your hands under your buttocks and work with it that way. You have options. That's 1 minute. Recharge if you need. Woo. Back. Seconds. Take your breaks as you need or make your adjustments. Last 10 seconds. Take a deep inhale, perfect your posture. Look at your toes, squeeze your Mula Bandha. Ignite all of that fire you just created deep within that third navel chakra. Just drive it up, activate the Kundalini. Squeeze, squeeze. And let it go. As you release, keeping the eyes closed, sensing the energy in that area, solar plexus navel, let it flow up and let it flow down. Tap into that energy you just created. Nice long deep breaths here. Bringing that fresh prana in, releasing anything that's come up. Filling up fresh prana, exhale, release. It's a powerful way to start. Getting all of those cells moving. All right. So, let's take that deep inhale into the belly. Feel the belly rise. It's like it's coming up like a wave. Lower ribs, upper ribs, pushing the shoulders back. Let's sigh out here. Then I want you to bring your knees into your chest, like you're giving yourself a huge hug, wrapping your arms around, and then I'm bringing my nose up to my knees here, and I'm going to start a breath of fire. So I'm making a little ball. My head is raised. My nose is up in my knees doing a breath of fire. If this becomes too challenging for the cervical spine, of course release it and do this. But if you can, for 3 minutes, we're right here like a ball. And again, creating a phenomenal amount of pressure and energy in that navel. Let's begin. can. You have 1 more minute. Last 20. And let's all take that big inhale. Squeeze, hold the breath. Squeeze, 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 navel back towards the spine, and visualize igniting that Kundalini energy, second and third vertebrae, bringing it up through all 26 vertebrae, up to the third eye, squeezing, holding. Release, drop the head, keep the knees up. And we're going to slowly just rock on our spine, shifting all of that energy up and down through the body. Letting it flow up and down. And then rock yourself up into seated posture, back into easy pose, and going to go into an ego eradicator. And what's interesting here is you can kind of see, think about each of the postures. What are you working on? Which body is that affecting? That one affected my neutral mind. I was like, or my negative mind. I was like, I don't know if I like this. This one might do the same, because it might trigger, I want to put my arms down, but we're going to try not to. We're going to try and tap into that positive mind. So fingertips, 4 fingertips touching the pad, so the upper part of your hand. So really don't be lazy with this. That's what you're tapping into. Your fingertips are touching the top of the pads. Your thumb is out, and the arms are out about 60 degrees here, and it's like you're plugging into the universe. Your thumb is up, it's connecting. It's like some of the infinite source is holding onto your thumbs and keeping it up. Our eye focus is on our third eye. We're going to have 3 minutes. We're pumping that navel. We're bringing the energy up. And when your arms say no, you just say, yes, I can. And that's what we're going to do. All right. Let's do it. And keep your face really serene if you can, so that the breath is strong, the connection is strong, but we're not letting our breath of fire affect our visage. going. Tap into your positive mind here. Yes, I can. Keep it moving. One more minute. Find a little smile, helps to elevate you even higher. Keep your mudra strong and the thumbs connected. Let's take our deep inhale, perfect your posture. Squeeze, hold, navel towards the spine, thumbs up, eye focus, third eye. Very neutral in our minds here, just clear, connected. As you release, bring the thumbs to touch over the head. Connect them up. Open the fingers so that they're reaching towards the sky, and inhale again. Squeeze. Mula Bandha pulled. Now the energy comes all the way up, 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 up. Out the crown. Visualize it going up like through the auric field and out, and then let's sweep the aura on the exhale, pushing out to the sides, expanding the energetic center around the body, clearing it. Fingertips touch the ground. Just allowing yourself a moment to just breathe. Your pace, nothing forced. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose, bring it all the way to the belly, then up through the chest. Hold it at the top, and then let's take one extra sip through rounded lips just to top it off. Hold it, and then a big exhale. Ah, beautiful. Legs open up here. We're gonna do a little live nerve stretching. So just remembering, this is going to be our inhale up. I'm going to twist, exhale down. If I can, I'm touching my toes, so I'm bending from the waist, and then I'm releasing my head. I'm inhaling up, twisting, releasing, letting go. Start off really slow. You might as well really see where you're tight. I know I've got some really tight hamstrings here. You can see because my legs are like, oh. So I can even bring my legs a little closer together if I'd like. And if touching your toes today isn't an option, just come down where's great for you. Bend from the waist, drop the head. We'll do the last minute a little bit faster, but let's start off a little bit slow. Inhaling in the center, exhaling down. Your pace, but slow to start. this a little faster? Okay. If you want to keep it slow, keep it slow. Up in the center, arms up in the air, inhale, squeeze Mula Bandha, eye focus, third eye, engagement, directing the energy up through the chakras, up through your energetic centers. When we release, we come forward. Now it says, and you can see this about how far I can go. The instructions are to come forward and drop your forehead to the ground. So if you can do that, I'm so proud of you if you can do that. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna come down. I'm gonna actually bring my toes, I think, legs a little closer together so I can hold on to my toes. And I'm inhaling up, I'm exhaling down. So you can choose, if you want to have them wider, if that's where your stretch needs to be, then you can kind of, it's exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. I want you just to really lose yourself in this. Again, it's 3 minutes. So, I mean, we're going to stretch. Beautiful. Make it a meditation. Breaths in and out. Wahe Guru. Down as much as you can, letting the head rest, letting go of the breath. And in this posture, inhale and squeeze and hold. Letting your heart be firmly above the head. Energy coming up over the spine to the third eye. Release slowly. allowing yourself to sit up straight, coming back into easy pose. And then just go right into the next posture, holding on to the shin or the feet here. And we're going to do a lovely spinal flex. And just remember, we're not moving our head so much here, we're moving our spine. So curving out, opening up, curving back, opening up. Eye focus, third eye. In this first minute and a half, I invite you to concentrate on the vertebrae. From the base where your sacrum hits the ground, your pelvis, but then focusing on the vertebrae up through the spine. 26 up to the base of the skull. And then we'll shift our attention to the energy fields. But for now, just the vertebrae and the skeletal system. That wasn't meant to happen. Keep going though. Love technology. Relaxed, eye focus, third eye, and on the internal skeletal system. Focus to the energetic centers. Red of the root, orange of the sacrum, yellow at the navel, green at the heart, light blue at your throat, indigo at your third eye, purple at the crown, white out into that auric field, and shift that energy up and down. Watch it flow, not static, but constantly in motion. The center here, sitting up very straight, and let's inhale, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha. See if we can push that energy up through blocks, really getting our body into a state of internal flow. And we're going to release really slowly and gently everything at once. The breath, the lock. As if you could watch me, that like kind of light come back down, centering at that core, the second and third vertebrae. And then without opening your eyes, shift onto your knees into a rock pose if that's possible. If not, stay in easy pose. But we're just changing and elevating the shift, because here we're going to do the same thing. Spinal flex, and just notice the difference as we transition. This brings the energy up a little higher into the torso. So inhaling forward, exhale back. Let's use our mantra here. Inhale, mentally chanting Sat, exhaling Nam, and really work on in that internal landscape, watching that rainbow flow up and down. Look at yourself in the screen. It's your spine. Chest pushing forward, curving back. Yeah, perfect. Tongue should be in the soft palate. Satnam. Seconds. Maybe your challenge is keeping your mental focus. Use your mantra, Sat Nam. It's repetitive, I know, 3 minutes. It's a long time. But try and keep within. Start to come to the center, keeping those eyes closed, that focus on the third eye point. Let's take a deep inhale in through the nose, hold it at the top. Squeeze really strongly on that Mula Bandha, pull it up. Then maybe bring up even that diaphragm. Pull that in. You've got your Jalandhara Bandha, so every lock is engaged to bring the energy up further. We squeeze, we hold, and we release. Bringing the arms up. So thumbs, and this is one I was just going to say exactly because I'm going to do that too. We have like 4 postures in this rock pose. They can also all be done in easy pose. So make your adjustments as necessary. But our arms are up here. My thumb is back. My forefingers are here. You can see arms are parallel to the ground. So make sure you look at yourself and make that strong. We're inhaling left. We're exhaling right. Start off slow. Really feel the twist through the waist, bringing it up through the ribs. Your head is moving. Inhale left, exhale right, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And then we'll speed it up in a moment. around your core. If you want to speed it up, go right ahead. Out the subtle body, work on the arc line, shift out things blocking the electromagnetic field as well, so really utilize your power and your breath. To the center, perfect your posture, release the breath, and now inhale, hold, squeeze, engage. Release. Keep the arms up though. That's where it gets interesting. So this is posture number 2. You're inhaling, you're touching the wrists behind you. So I'm going to show you here. My thumbs are here. I'm inhaling up. If I can, I'm touching the wrists here all the way up. Exhale down. Don't have to bring the elbows down far. They just come here. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, beautiful. So let's do that. Here we go. Eye focus, third eye. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And it's like if your heart to your third eye were the center of this, the nucleus of your auric field, the center of your flame. This is again clearing out that arc line around the head. So clearing it out so it can shine more brightly, more clearly with that neutral mind engaged. So find your space. Inhaling up, exhaling down. third eye. Really perfect this posture. Last minute. Last few, 10. And let's inhale, rise up as far as you can, touching those wrists. Squeeze Mula Bandha. And release, allow yourself to sweep the aura. Ooh, so nice. Fingertips touch the ground. Just breathe there. And just for a moment before we head into the next posture, which helps us to clear out the energy around the body, the auric body, the radiant subtle body. I want you to think about which body do you need to work on? Where is your focus? Where does your focus need to be? Soul, physical, positive, negative, neutral minds, radiant, arc line, auric. What resonates with you? Where are you strong in your 10 bodies? And then before we begin this next exercise, we know that we have a lot of these movements to shift out emotional blocks and trauma through our energetic fields inside. Well, they can also get stuck in your auric field. So as we do the next posture, clearing out any negative energy, anything that might be stuck and keeping you from really having an expansive and vital electromagnetic field around you. So you're still in a rock pose if that works for you, or you can be, in the easy pose. Your hands come into a Venus lock. So left thumb over the right for women, right over the left for men. Inhaling up all the way. So inhale up, exhale down. This is really, so you're washing energy up and down. We are here for 3 minutes. Powerful. So do not be afraid to go strong and heavy into this. clear. And let's inhale up, big fists up, squeeze, hold, engage, navel towards the spine. Drive that energy all the way up, 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 up. Open up the hands at the top, back of the hands facing each other. So when we do release, sweep, sweep, release. Sit bones connect as we expand the auric field around us. Fingertips touch. Crown reaches towards the heavens. Just breathe a few really gentle breaths here. And let's do that nice big breath in through the nose all the way to the top. Hold it, little sip through rounded lips. Big sigh. And just gently put your hands on your knees. You're going to inhale, right shoulder comes up. Exhale, inhale, left shoulder comes up. And this one always gets me. Inhale, raise the right shoulder up as you lower up. Okay, let's start that again. Let's inhale, raise the left shoulder up. The right shoulder goes down. It shouldn't be this difficult. Yeah, then shift it. So, yeah, perfect. Okay. One up and down at a time. You're inhaling as the shoulders come up. Beautiful. Try and get up high towards your ears. Really big stretches, big breaths. Release both shoulders, and then we're going to shrug them both up on an inhale, and then drop it. Let go of all of that weight. It clears. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep going. Almost. And let's inhale up and hold. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Eye focus, third eye, navel towards your spine. Slowly let it go, everything. With the eyes closed, your posture totally relaxed. Inhale, bring the head left. Exhale to the right, like you're shaking your head no. It's going to be pretty fast. We're doing this for a minute, so it's a Then we're going to switch it to the opposite side. So 1 minute, inhale left, exhale right. Satnam, Satnam. You can use your mantra with your breath. Come to the center and then switch. You're inhaling right, exhaling left. 1 more minute. Down, start to come to the center. Everything relaxed. Let's take that inhale. Squeeze, hold, ignite your Kundalini energy. Let it rise. You direct it up. Release. Okay, so as I said, we bookended this practice. Tough start with that stretch pose. Tough end with the frog pose. And then we have a most beautiful long meditation. So let's just gather our energy. So we're sitting here breathing, visualizing yourself doing your frogs. The number is 54, so we know what that means. If that's 13 for you today, magic. It can be 26 or 54. You don't even have to decide until you get started, but I'm going to try and do 54. Work and do what resonates with you, right? I'll give everybody time. I'll check in before we finish. You know what you're doing. On your last one, you're inhaling, you're squeezing and holding, and then I would recommend you just come sitting in easy pose and just meditate until everyone's finished. Okay, let's do it. Just a reminder, heels are together if we can. Knees are open. This is my exhale. My throat is open. My eye focus is on my third eye, gazing as if if there was a wall across from me, I'd be looking up at the corner. My inhale is here. Dropping energy from the lower triangle to the upper triangle. Get us some louder music. 13, 26, 54. Go ahead. help when you need to, too. Nothing wrong with a mid-practice shake. Come back stronger when you're ready. Find your power. Keep going, Jackie K. You're doing amazing. Keep going. You just, when you're done, you say. Stick with it. We're just meditating. Oh, hey, beautiful Nancy. All right. Well done. Well done, everyone. Okay. So, you might want to find your bolster, something to sit on. We're going to be meditating now for 11 minutes. And I'm just going to roll up my sheepskin here. All right. So I just want to explain. So, Laura, I think maybe those words, you know them, Laura. You can give one to Laura, but I think she knows it. Okay, so this is called the Laya Yoga meditation. It's absolutely beautiful. There's a couple of key elements to it. I decided not to use any music. I just wanted to hear our voices, and just because I think it also allows you to really tune in to what you're doing, the sounds that you're making. I know we can't all hear each other, but the mantra, ek, ong, kar, sat, nam, siri, wahe, guru. So just invite everyone. I'm going to say that slow. Everyone just go ahead and say that one with me so we at least all have the words. Ek, ong, kar, sat, nam, siri, wahe, guru. Now, we're gonna put them to our chakras. Ek is your root. Ong is your sacral. Kar is your navel and solar plexus. Sat is your heart. Nam is your throat. Siri, third eye. Wahe, crown. Guru, this is your auric field. So when we chant this, so the first thing is going to be ek. You're going to be pulling up on your mula bandha. Ek. And then you're vibrating. Ong, kar, And so it's like, sorry, I'm always chanting it differently. So it's ek, onkar. So we do the first three, and then we pull up on the diaphragm lock here, so then the second lock comes into place. So ek, onkar, sa, ta. Hold on, I'm getting it. Sa, ta, nama. This is always challenging for me to explain. Okay, let's go right back. Ek, pull on the root. Ek, onkar, the diaphragm comes up. Sa, ta, nama. And then that's you're making sure your Jalandhara bandha is engaged. Siri, wahe, guru. So let's try it with ek, onkara, sa, ta, nama. Siri, wahe, guru. And on the he, guru, you let go of all of the locks. So we're chanting through the energetic centers, and we're pulling root lock, your diaphragm lock, your Jalandhara lock. So everything is coming up, out, and then you release. The final part is, as you're visualizing this, as you pull up the root, it's like a little spiral for each of the three going around the body. So it's coming up, then it's coming out. So imagine ek, onkara, sata, nama, siri, wahe, guru. Ek, onkara, sata, nama, siri, wahe, guru. That's the visual. So, all right, we're going to be doing this, as said, for 11 minutes. If anyone has a question, go ahead and ask me now. Unmute yourself, because I want to make sure we're doing it for 11 minutes. You feel really good about what you're doing. Okay, energy up, 3 spirals, out and back. Okay, Nancy, you have a question?
No.
Okay, you need to keep yours muted, because otherwise it'll interfere with the sound for everyone else. Thank you, love. I wish we could do it and everyone could hear, but it just doesn't seem to work that way when we tried. Okay, so let's go ahead. Our hands are in a Gyan Mudra. So thumb and index. Let me get this here. So using your breath and your mantra to bring the energy up, around, and out. Okay, let's take a deep inhale in. Exhale fully. And let's inhale to begin. Ek, onkara, sata, nama, siri, wahe, guru. 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 Ek, onkara, sata, nama, siri wahe guru. Ek onkara satanama 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 siri wahe guru. Ekankara 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 satanama siri wahe guru. One more. Ekankara satanama siri wahe guru. Inhale. Gentle pull on the Mula Bandha, just bringing that vibration and energy up. Red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, indigo, purple, white of the auric field. Release and just give yourself 30 seconds to tune in. Your own internal landscape, your own beautiful energy. And before we finish, I'll just read through those 10 bodies, and you connect as you feel them now. soul body, negative mind, positive mind, neutral mind, physical body, arc line, auric body, pranic body, subtle body, radiant body. Inhale, bring your hands up, reaching towards the sky. Hold your breath, squeeze your mula bandha. Sweep the aura as you release. One last time, vital, vibrant, extend it out. Bring your hands into prayer pose at the heart center. We'll close with our long time sunshine song. Send that love and light to ourselves, to each other, to those in need. And let's send one of those rounds out to Nancy's friend Joanne and her husband who's passed John, and their families. Efforts and our powers.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround.
Holding the breath at the top, may all beings know peace. May all yoga practice contribute to the well-being of all. We exhale through the chakras, peace to all, light to all, truth to all, and love to all. I bow down, giving thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky, blessing you and your prayers, Thanking you for joining today and sharing your beautiful energy. We rise up to greet one another with a Satnam. Oh, Satnam, Miss Laura. Hi.